Hello viewers, welcome to Hila-P Sports and Entertainment TV. We are back again. This is the weekend preview. Simeon, welcome to the show.
Thank you very
We'll be
much.
discussing what to expect in the Premier League this weekend, and we'll be off with a spirit. Burnley will be hosting Bournemouth. How are you seeing this game, Simeon?
Yeah, it's a mid table a competition involving mid table a matchup involving mid table teams, and
Yeah,
whenever it involves whenever a match involves this kind of teams, I think you always say it's a game that can go either way.
yeah,
But then Bournemouth, they are playing at home, so you definitely just give them the edge for the
yeah,
fact that they are going to be playing in front of their own fans.
yeah.
And the Bournemouth are on their own. They've not really been that consistent
Okay.
recently. So I think I'll give Bournemouth the edge.
Burnley.
Sorry, I'll give Burnley the edge.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sunderland will be hosting Brighton.
Sunderland, Brighton. Still again, I'll give it to Sunderland. First of all, for the fact that they are playing at home, and then secondly, I think they are both. I think there are 2 or 3 places above Brighton in the league table as well. And I think Sunderland inside themselves, they believe that there's a chance that they can get to European qualifications come the end of the season.
Then Chelsea will be hosting Newcastle.
Yeah, Chelsea's Newcastle is I think it's a more tougher game in the sense that Newcastle, they are coming off a very wonderful performance against Barcelona, and even though they ended up drawing the game, but still they played very well. They played a wonderful football, and I think they want to repeat that against Chelsea. Even though we all know they might probably want to bench 1 or 2 players in order to progress against Barcelona in Camp Nou. But I think Chelsea, on the other hand, they have a tough game against PSG in their return leg, so it's not really a one-sided situation.
Yeah.
Both of them are actually facing a tough task come middle of next week, so it's not going to be an easy game.
How are you saying Arsenal Everton?
Chelsea, I give it to Chelsea. Arsenal Everton as well. They are much easier to predict because we see. Everybody expect Arsenal to win the league this season.
Okay.
And
you're expecting them to beat Everton?
Yeah, we expect them to beat Everton.
Remember Everton, yes. They're already in form.
Yes. Of course we know, but still, this is Arsenal we're talking about.
Okay. West Ham Man City.
West Ham Man City. I think it's Man City's game to lose here because they've drawn they drew their last game. They drew the last game against Nottingham Forest, and then they lost against Real Madrid, so they want to come back to winning ways against West Ham.
Okay, Crystal Palace will be hosting Leeds United.
I think I'll give it to Crystal Palace.
Okay.
I think I'll give it to Crystal Palace.
And I think I'm giving it to Leeds. CBN Palace has not been themselves, for quite some time.
Yeah, but then if you watch the way they dismantled Tottenham Hotspur, I think it's
okay. Yeah. When you talk about the Premier League, yeah, it's true. Yeah. But yesterday, the Europa Conference League, I didn't see them play anything. Despite playing at home, they ended up in a goalless draw.
Yeah, I still think they are going to beat Leeds.
Yes. Okay. United will be hosting Aston Villa. CBN.
That's a very tough one. I think both of them are in the same pot in the league table, and both of them are really fighting for the top 5 in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So it's a very tough game.
Okay.
And I think it can go either way. Even though Aston Villa in recent times have dropped in form, Manchester United, I think they've improved a lot since Carrick took over. Even though they lost their last game against Newcastle, even with 1 man down, Newcastle still came back and then won the game. But I think I'll give it to Manchester United.
Nottingham Forest, Fulham.
Nottingham Forest, they already performed very well against Man City, and then Fulham, who has been shaky a little bit these days. It's going to be tough. I think it can end in either way.
Okay. Liverpool, Tottenham.
Well, I'll give it to Liverpool.
Okay.
I'll give it to Liverpool. Tottenham, they have been very bad.
They have been very bad.
And
what if they pull a surprise?
I think they're poor form, carrying that poor form into the Champions League.
What if they pull a surprise?
It's possible. That's football. That's football game for you. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. But you don't believe that Atlanta can beat. You don't believe Atlanta can go to Bayern and beat Bayern.
No, I don't think so. In as much as anything can happen in football, nothing like that can happen in Bayern. No, I don't think.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Now Monday Night Football, we will see Brentford up against Wolves. This why you see this game? Because
Brentford Wolves.
yes,
I'll give it to Brentford Wolves. Of course, we all know that they're already in relegated already. So
yeah.
I think I'll give it to Brentford.
Okay, give it Brentford.
Yes.
Okay, viewers, this will come to this week and our weekend preview. Our fans that the Premier League is concerned, what to expect this weekend. Also Monday Night Football that will be involving Brentford and Wolves. Let's see how it goes. Drop on your comment section what you expect in these games, and definitely we'll be back to discuss the prediction. Thank you for being with us.